Well, per usual, seems like any time I hunt with pea shooter, we always end up forgetting something. Today, we forgot lots of things. Bug spray, for instance. And I also forgot to grab a climbing stick and a memory card. But we're out. We're gonna get out and do a little scouting. We got Fluflus. We got recurves. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna call this video: is Fluflus and bushy tails. So that's what we're after. That's what we're looking to get accomplished. We're on public ground. I've got a trail camera out here. It's been getting plenty of activity. Oh, see, if we had the Jeep, then I'd have a step, and I'd have my card reader too, so I could at least pull that card and check it. What are you gonna do?
And the bug spray.
And the bug spray. But I don't want to pull the whole camera to check the card at home. So we're just gonna let it soak. On the plus side, I got to reduce a lot of weight out of my pack by pulling out my harness. So I guess we need to get our bow strung up and get after it. So we're gonna do that. Okay, we're all geared and strung up now. I brought out my PSC Heritage Raven. It's 52 pounds, 28 inches. I got that Great Northern Quiver on there, shooting a Damascus glove, and just a random assortment of arrows that I had at home that I put together. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, it's a Ben Pearson.
Yeah.
You guys can see that. I believe it's 30. It's 25. It's 25 pounds at 28 inches. Is that enough to knock down a squirrel? She hit him in the head. Plenty. She just slipped on some mossy stuff and almost busted her butt. That was kind of funny. I'm not really sure what her glove is. We're both shooting gloves. Never could get the hang of liking tabs. I have a handful. I've tried shooting them. I don't know. I just don't like them. She's got her arm guard. Her pretty. Oh, yeah, we got to put that on.
Put what on?
We got to put your hip quiver on my pack. Or in my pack. We'll probably put it in my pack.
Yeah.
That way it's not swinging around so much.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we're going to get after it and get in the woods.
Hold on. I've got a glove. It's black. And I like it. Goodbye.
Awkward. Alright, so here's the scenario. We're out. We're not in real deep because we don't have a whole lot of time. It's 5 o'clock. There's weather coming in, so it's going to be dark in about 2 hours. Well, it gets dark in the woods pretty quick.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so about a half hour of the sunset. It'll be dark. Anyway.
Yeah, headlights?
No.
Okay.
No, so we're going to be out here before it gets dark. Like where we're at, it's going to be kind of hard to get lost. We got where we stopped, the lake's right in front of us. And all we have to do is walk away from the lake and we'll hit the fire lane. So, yeah. So we're set up on a lake point. I got a trail camera up that way a little ways. So we walk past it, and now we're kind of set up on a little bit of a downhill here on this point. It comes out, stops. You know, in front of us and all around is fairly open, but you can see behind me, all this stuff right here is real thick. So we're going to sit here for a little bit. We're going to listen for squirrels and whatnot, but my primary focus right now is finding out where the deer that I've got on those trail cameras are coming from, so that way I can make my approach to get a stand hung and get a sit-in on them, and hopefully take a deer off of this property. It has been raining for the last couple days. It's kind of windy right now, which is nice because a lot of leaf coverage, and with having little ones that's not stopped moving since we stopped, it's going to help a little bit. You know, as long as everything is moving, then nothing's moving. It makes you a little bit harder to pick out, especially since we're kind of sitting in the wide open. Alright, well, if anything interesting happens, we'll turn this back on. Otherwise, sit tight. Well, the wind kind of changed on us. It's coming up off the lake and coming right through these draws and kind of splitting and going everywhere. Everywhere where I'm expecting to see deer come from. So, keeping that in mind, we're actually going to relocate. We're probably going to move down and over a little ways. We've got a really high chance of seeing deer while we're out here. But that is the bad thing with the weather right now. It's kind of nice because we can move around a little easier. But at the same time, that also means that the squirrels can move around a whole lot easier. You got a giant fly on your forehead. There's a lot of squirrels out here. Well, they may not be up and moving around yet either. They will be soon. So anyway, we're going to get moved. Well, we're walking to a new spot. I found a clearing I wanted to be in. And then we heard one cutting. So she's loaded up. We're going to go see if we can't get under this bushy tail. You see this one right above you? Hey, do you see that one straight up? Yes. Draw and shoot. so much easier with a 12 gauge.
No, like you gotta go all the way up. That's right. Wow. I'm gonna kill this squirrel.
Hey, Livy. 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 He's on this tree, halfway down. He's looking right at me. Hey, come here. Stop, 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 stop. Look right halfway up this tree. Shoot him. Shoot him. Well, that was a lot of fun. That bow's really quiet, so he didn't take off. So he might come back. Well, I walked back over to our stuff and grabbed my bow. She grabbed another arrow. And they have since shut up. They quit cutting. And they're not moving around. So we kind of lost them, so we broke off and started looking for her arrow. Couldn't find it. And the nice thing about Fluflus is those big feathers create a lot of drag, so they don't go very far or fly very fast. Short distance they do. But we couldn't find the arrow and just kind of cut it as a loss. But I was sitting here thinking, you know, I never heard that arrow hit the ground. And that's another nice thing about those great big feathers is they stand out. So we're standing here, I was getting ready to go back through the camera to see if I caught any of the arrow going through the frame. You know, kind of get a better idea of the trajectory, because I don't like leaving stuff in the woods. We're standing here, she looks up and goes, oh, there it is. Let me change this battery real quick and we'll show you. So, the squirrel was on these two trees right here. She was about right there. Our stuff is right here. I don't know, 6-7 yards away. And somehow or the other, if you follow this tree up, all the way up to the next tree that I'm standing right in front of, do you see it? So, we solved the mystery of the missing arrow, and that definitely explains why I never heard it hit the ground, because it never did. And it's fairly breezy today. There's a decent breeze blowing, but apparently there's not enough of one to actually blow it out of the tree.
It's like laying right on the branches.
Yeah, it's just laying up there. So, we'll have to check back out here in the next few days. There's supposed to be more poor weather coming in, so maybe it'll get blown out.
And maybe it'll blow down.
Maybe a bird will try and land on it and knock it out, or maybe a squirrel will go check it out, knock it out. Maybe that mosquito should die. It did, I smacked it. Alright, we're gonna get settled back in here, quiet back down, and get back to kind of watching. Anyway, while we were sitting on that log over there, I saw one run across the ground. We waited and watched where he went. Watched him hop up on a tree and lost sight of him. So we waited a few minutes and then got up and tried putting the sneak on him. Well, he out-snuck us. We lost him. And it's 6:38, about 20 till 7. Yep, time flies when you're having fun. So, we are going to start making our way back towards the truck. It should be about right time to drive around, see if we can't find a few deer, just to see. So we're going to do that. Because you got school tomorrow. I have to go to work tomorrow, so
Oh, that's stupid.
yeah. Mom will hang us if we ain't back at a halfway decent time. I'm really surprised we didn't see any deer.
Me too. I'm surprised we hardly even see squirrels.
Oh, it was a bird. Oh, something's running around on the ground right there. No, I'm surprised we didn't see any deer because right where we're standing, that's my trail camera.
Oh.
So right where we're standing, we've gotten a bunch of pictures, and I know there's going to be somebody say, "Well, why are you standing right there if that's where you're getting all the deer pictures?" Well, because these deer are fairly used to people. Anytime there's a south wind, I mean, we're not too awfully terribly far away from houses. I mean, we're more than far enough away to be legal, and more than far enough away that where it's not a big disruption. But we are also real close to the lake. There's been boats flying up and down all around since we've been out here. They smell people. They're used to people.
But now it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet now.
So our scent being here is not really going to bother anything. Actually, whenever I set that camera up, whenever I pulled it, it was less than 5 hours before I had the first deer walk in front of it that camera was up. So I'm not worried about it at all. If we see any deer, we'll try and get those on film. Otherwise, we're going to sign off. We're going to get back to the truck. Don't do that without an arrow. Anyway, we're going to get back to the truck, get these bows unstrung because, well, that's the legal thing to do. They're really worried about people wielding a 62-inch bow around inside of a vehicle. Can't have no drive-by stabby sticks flying. We don't even have stabby sticks. We have blunts.
I mean, there's
And
one stabby
no,
stick
not-
that's in the tree.
And no, not the fun kind. Oh yeah, I guess there is a couple of them with points. Dadgummit, can't find the hole. There it is. Alright, well, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Drop us a comment. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it's wrong for me to be standing right in front of my trail cameras. You can share it with all your friends so they can see how dumb I look standing in front of my trail cameras.
That's how I've taken the whole time pictures.
Probably.
Ow.
Mosquito. It's on film. Oh, and then you can subscribe so that way you can see all the other dumb things that we do.
We do a lot of dumb things.
Actually, Patrick just got back this evening from Kentucky. I'm pretty sure he took his camera. I hope he took his camera. So hopefully there's going to be footage of that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And there is that little bell notification doohickey deal down there somewhere. I don't remember if it's on this side or if it's on that side.
It's on the right side.
I don't care. Find it, ring it.
It's right before all the other videos that you see.
Oh, and if you enjoyed the content and you want to see more of it, click up here. See,
Okay.
I can point like that because I can move the video around.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know that.
Sayonara. Thanks for joining us. Adios. Aloha. Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, do it for P-Shooter. Anyway, we were after it. We got after it. Now we're going to keep after it. Nope, there he is. Pretty decent buck. Couldn't quite tell. He just about looked hard horn too. He popped out of the tree line. I always forget I gotta hold the camera over here. He popped out of the tree line right where we just were. Go figure. Oh, hello. Ta-ta.